Hi students, welcome to chemistry online classes. In the previous class I discussed about the strength of acid. Now in binary acid, what is there? Like this HX representation is there. In period, electronegativity increases, acidic strength increases. In group, bond dissociation energy decreases, therefore acidic strength increases. Otherwise electronegativity decrease means acidic strength increases. Acidic strength increases as it is. So here small difference is there. Example here, CH4 is weak acid, then NH3, next H2O, next HF. In this case, in the group, HF is weak acid, HCl is strong acid, HBr is strong, HI is very strong acid. So this is strong acid, this is weak acid, this is weak acid, this is strong acid in the period and group. Now oxo acid. Oxo acids are represented like this. H, O, Y. This Y may be or may not be bonded with the other atom. If bonded in okay, not bonded in also okay. Okay, Y may be bonded with the other atoms. It depends upon its number of bond. So it may be bonded to other or may not be bonded. Okay. So now consider. Now this is a OH bond. This bond should be break. When this bond should be break, when polarity increases, then this will be plus, this will be minus, then it will be breakdown because its electronegativity 3.5, its electronegativity is 2.1. When it is stretched, then easily breakdown. When it is breakdown, this electron density, if it is moved towards this Y, then it is polarity will be increased. And electron density at this atom increase mean here will be decrease and this bond will be breakdown. So like this, if you understand, it is long time, remember, keep in mind this Y should be more electronegative. Otherwise Y may bonded to more electronegative atom, therefore acidic strength increases. This is a very important statement. When polarity increases, this bond will be easily break down. If polarity decreases, bond breaking difficult. So to increase the polarity, this should be more electronegative, or it bonded atom should be more electronegative. Then electron density will be attracted towards the Y and this polarity will be increased, then bond easily lost. Because according to Bronsted-Lowry theory, proton donor is acid. So in this case also in the period and group, proton donor is there. So proton donor is acid. So here also proton donor is acid. Now keep in mind one example I want to consider. HOCl. HOY is Cl. It may be bonded with the other atom, may not be bonded. Here may not be bonded. This actually meaning what this is, HOCl is one acid is there, hypochlorous acid. Next HOBr, hypobromous acid. This will be like this HBr. Then HOBr, HOI. This will be represented as HOI. Keep in mind Y should be more electronegative, then electron density attract toward this direction. Therefore electronegative, this is more electronegative, this is less electronegative. If you consider this electronegative is nearly 3, this 2.8, this 2.5 roughly. Otherwise you can check the periodic table chapter, their electronegativity values are given. Then which is more electronegative? This is. Therefore acidic strength is HOCl is greater than HOBr, then HOI. Polarity increase, easily lost the H plus ion and it easily gives H plus, therefore more acidic. Now these are different element here. Y is different element. If same element is there, what will happen? Same element mean like this. HOCl, HOCl, Actually this is HOCl, then it is HClO2. How many oxygens are there? 1. Another should be like this. Remaining are lone pair will be there. Remaining are lone pair. So lone pair I am not representing here. Next another one is HClO3. This can be represented as HOCl double bond O. Another is lone pair here. Here lone pair are 2 lone pair. Here 1, 2, here 3. If you want you can write this like HClO4, HOCl, O double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, double bond. So compare with the chlorine and oxygen. Oxygen electronegativity is 3.5, chlorine electronegativity is 3. Therefore, this electron density is moving toward which direction? Right side. Here also right side. Here also right side. Here also right side. But I want to write there 1, 2, 3 lines. 1, second, third line. 2 lines. Here one extra also 4 lines, here 3 lines, here 2 lines, here 1 line. It indicating here only for understanding these lines, there is no meaning here. Only I am indicating here left to right electron density attracted here, because these are more electronegative atom. These atoms are attracting electron from chlorine, chlorine attract from this. So electron movings are towards the oxygen side in this side. Therefore polarity will be increased. When polarity increases, this bond easily break down. When bond easily break down, it is more acidic. So keep in mind, this is a concept. Acidic strength now. Acidic strength. This is also comes in the second year P block element. That time again no one explained. Now only you have to listen carefully. HOCl, HClO2 and HClO3, HClO4. This is a more acidic. Now in the Bronsted-Lowry theory, there also I given HClO4 is more acidic. If you compare, that is more acidic. Now consider HClO4 and H2SO4. In these two, which is more acidic? Now both are oxo acid, but which is more acidic nature? Then if you compare, then you have to write the structure. Already this structure I given. Then if you see HOS double bond O and OH and double bond O. Keep in mind, sulfur electronegativity is less, nearly 2.8. Here chlorine electronegativity is 3, more electronegative. Why? So why electronegativity increases means acidic strength increases. Therefore this is more acidic nature. And another hydrogen loss in the second step, that ionization is very least. Therefore whatever the H plus comes from the first step, that only indicate the more acidic nature. So this is more acidic, this is less acidic. So keep in mind, once again I am clarifying here, when oxo acid is there, this Y atom may be bonded or may not be bonded with other atom, and it should be more electronegative, more acidic, less electronegative, less acidic. And the bonded atom also more electronegative mean more acidic, bonded atom is less electronegative mean less acidic nature. When these bonded atoms are more electronegative mean electron density move towards that atoms, then automatically polarity increases. When polarity increases, bond easily break down and gives the H plus ion. H plus ion donor is acid. So this is about the explanation. And like this one formula will appear, the relative strength of acid 1 to the relative strength of acid 2 is equal to, these are inversely proportional. One minute. Not inversely proportional, same. K1 by K2. This formula very rare to use in the calculation, if competitive exam purpose only useful. So remember, for competitive exam purpose, this is relative strength of acid 1, relative strength of acid 2, like this we can compare. So after this, common ion effect. After this, what is the common ion effect? If you see in your textbook, this concept is very less explanation is there, but this concept involved in this chapter everywhere, and also involve this common ion effect in the organic chemistry. Many times in discussion it will be involved. So keep in mind, common ion effect is the shift of equilibrium because of a ion added to the equilibrium which is already involved in a equilibrium reaction. Like this explanation given in, no one understand. So therefore, once again keep in mind, equilibrium shift, already it is in equilibrium consider. Then according to Le-Chatelier's principle, already we know that if we add reactant, then move forward direction. If we add product, then it move backward direction. So according to this concept, already involved ion which is there for a H plus is in H plus we added, that is called common. Okay, so common ion contain any strong electrolyte. If you add, then the reaction will move forward or backward direction, we'll see. Simply it is indicating that by addition of a common ion to the weak electrolyte, anyone, weak acid or weak base. Now consider in this we have weak electrolyte, that may be weak acid, that is acetic acid. So acetic acid is present. Acetic acid is very least dissociate, less than 5%. Then we added HCl. So when HCl dissociate into H plus and Cl minus, acetic acid dissociate into acetate and H plus. So here common is which one? H plus ion. So when you add common ion content electrolyte, their solubility will be decreased. That is the concept actually. Common ion effect means it decreases the solubility of weak electrolyte. So keep in mind, same concept I am explaining here. CH3COOH is weak acid ionized into CH3COO minus plus H plus. This is incompletely ionized. This is, to this we are adding HCl, this is strong acid. Strong acid at any concentration completely ionized, we know very well. Then this is Cl minus and H plus. H plus Cl minus also, right? Because both are same side, that's why I wrote at this place. Now this is present in one vessel and this is completely ionized. That is incomplete ionized, this is complete ionized. Now before that, what is it? This line, forget now, this line. Only which is there? First line. So to this we added this one. Then what happened here? H plus ion concentration, now before 1 is there, now 2 is there. H plus ion concentration increase. When H plus ion concentration increase, it means product concentration increase, means reaction shift toward the backward direction. Therefore this is a product concentration increase. H plus ion concentration increase, therefore reaction or equilibrium will be shift backward direction. Simply backward direction, right? When it is shift to the backward direction, shift towards backward direction. When it is shift to the backward direction, what will happen? Before that, at least it is dissociated. Now what happened? The dissociation is totally decreased. When dissociation is decreased, its solubility. Now this is considered acetic acid. When you add water, this should be soluble. When it is soluble, when ions are separated out. When ions only not separate out, then how it is soluble? Already this concept I explained in the enthalpy of solution. AB, if it is in the form of AB, do not soluble. First it is separate out, that is called lattice enthalpy. After that this is hydrated. Hydrated means around this water molecule will be surrounded. Then water molecule surrounded means this cation consider around this water molecule surrounded. Then now it is not appearing. Not appearing meaning what is that? Soluble. Same thing here, when it dissociate only it's soluble, when it is undissociate not soluble. So when you add this, immediately it converts into this form, therefore solubility what happened? Decreases. So once again I am telling that, note down this definition. According to textbook nothing is the definition, right? So actually in the definition what they given, the shift of equilibrium is because of addition of a common ion content electrolyte which is already involved in equilibrium. This ion is common, this already involved in equilibrium. To this already involved in equilibrium ion we are added this one, then what happened? Equilibrium shifted to back. Sometimes it may be forward if it is here common is there. Maximum cases are product only common and it shift to backward. Okay. So actual other definition what is there in other books, maybe weak electrolyte solubility, weak electro mean weak base, weak acid. Weak electrolyte solubility will be decreased when common ion content strong electrolyte is added. Once again I am repeating here, weak electrolyte solubility decreases. Note down this point, weak electrolyte solubility decreases when common ion content electrolyte is added because of reaction shift to the backward direction. This common ion effect is always with respect to which one? Le-Chatelier principle. So common ion effect is there, mean you note down in bracket Le-Chatelier principle applicable. Le-Chatelier principle applicable. This is with respect to weak acid. Now any weak base is considered. Weak, otherwise for this only one more example I want to give. CH3COOH ionized into CH3COO minus plus H plus. Incomplete ionized, same statement. To this I am adding now CH3COO Na. This is salt. Salts are generally completely ionized. Not all salt. So few salts are completely ionized. This is completely ionized and gives us CH3COO minus plus Na plus. Now which is common? This is common. When this is common, concentration of product increase means reaction shift toward which direction? Backward direction. And form unionized acetic acid. When it is unionized, the solubility will be decreases. Similarly for weak bases, NH4OH is weak base, we know already. Then it is NH4 plus is ionized into NH4 plus OH minus. To this anyone add as a strong electrolyte which contain common ion. Then here incomplete ionized, and this is NH4Cl. This is salt. Salts are generally completely ionized, and this will be NH4 plus and Cl minus. This concentration increase, therefore reaction shift toward the backward and form NH4OH. Okay, when it form NH4OH, then it is completely unionized form, therefore solubility will be decreases. So this is only the common ion effect. This common ion effect concept is very, very important, keep in mind. After this common ion effect, salt hydrolysis. Salt hydrolysis. This salt hydrolysis concept in your textbook may be 1 page or half page may be given, but actually this explanation will be more. You may be considered in the previous class the pH calculation. What type of pH calculation I given? Formula one for strong acid mixture, weak acid mixture, weak acid strong acid mixture, and poly or dibasic acid formulas I given, and some problems also given how to calculate. Now somebody will get the question, sir, what will happen when acid and base is added? It is acidic or basic or neutral? How to decide? So that concept I want to explain here. Now salt hydrolysis. Salt hydrolysis in first definition I want to discuss. Later we will go for its explanation. Otherwise before salt hydrolysis you should know the salts also. Before that, example here, first salts. What is the salt definition? Salts are generally salty taste, but whatever the chemical present in your laboratory don't taste, that is not fit for to taste. In your home, table salt that we can taste, but these chemicals don't taste. Any acid also, base also, salts also. This is precaution we have to take in the laboratory. Salts are, this is NaCl, KCl, these are called normal salts. Now NaH, PO4, NaHPO4, actually not NaH, Na2HPO4, because we know that polyprotic acid, what is that? NaOH plus H3PO4. How many hydrogens are present here? 1. It means 2 hydrogens are lost. So here 2 hydrogen, then it should be 2, then it will be Na2, 2 sodium and 1 hydrogen PO4. Here 2 hydrogen and here 2 OH, that is combined to form H2. This salt is, again it produces a H plus. Therefore, because one H is present means it donates the H in the aqueous solution. Therefore, this is called acidic salt. This is called acidic salt. But keep in mind Na2HPO3, then what you are thinking, this is also acidic salt. This is not acidic salt. Reason, this is acidic salt, okay. But this hydrogen directly bonded to phosphorus already shown in the polybasic acid. Those are bonded to oxygen. That hydrogen will be replaceable, but directly bonded hydrogen is not replaceable. Therefore, this is not acidic salt. Okay. Next, some more mixed salt. Mixed salt mean this is considered COOH. To this, if you add NaOH, KOH, then this H will be replaced, this H will be replaced, this is Na, this is K. Then this is one type of mixed salt, normal salt, acidic salt, mixed salt. Next, addition salts. Okay. Salts, normal salts, acidic salt, and always you have to think hydrogen present means don't consider the acidic salt. It may not be give as a H plus. You have to know that what are the hydrogen directly bonded to central atom of acid or it bonded to OH. That also you should know that. If you want to know, then you have to clearly study about the acids and base very clearly. Then it is mixed between 2 bases are there here. 1 acid, 2 base combined to form this type of salt. Then it is mixed salt. Next, addition salt. These addition salts are 2 types. It means 2 stable salts. On adding we will get the addition salt. One is double salt. For this double salt, one example, KCl MgCl2.6H2. This carnallite, the stables, it is stable in solid state. When dissolved in water, it furnishes or it gives all the ion present in the salt. What are the ions present in the salt? Potassium K plus when it is dissolved in water, and it will give magnesium is cation and 2 chlorine plus 1 chlorine, this is 3 chlorine ions, water only. So whatever the ions present in the salt, all ion it will be it is stable in the solid. When it dissolves in the water, it gives the all ions. Once again I am telling the definition. Addition salt is in addition salt, one is double salt. Double salt is a addition salt. It is stable in solid state. When dissolved in water, it gives the all ion present in it. That is called double salt. So some ions, some salts I am giving. One is more salt. FeSO4 dot NH4 to SO4 dot 7H2O, like this will be there. This is called Morse salt. This is called Carnallite. Another is alum, K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 taken thrice dot 24H2O. This is called alum, ALUM, alum. Then right here, what are the ions present in it? Fe plus 2 ion present. NH4 ions, how many are there? 2 NH4 plus ions are there. SO4 1 and here 1. Total 2 SO4 are there. Like this homework for you. This is also you have to write what are the ions are present. So this is double salt. Next one is complex salt. Addition salt, first example. This is second one. In this, complex salt is an addition salt. It is stable in solid state. You have to note down this point. Complex salt is an addition salt. It is stable in the solid state. When dissolved in water, it do not gives the all ion present in it. It gives all ion present in it. This will be do not give all ion present in it. Some it gives, some it may not be appear if you do that salt analysis. You know that in first year also you are doing some cation anion identification. In that, whatever the ion present in the salt, all you are getting the positive test. But here, all ion positive test you will not get. Some will not give the positive test. That is only called complex salt. Okay. So for example, here this is considered as a K4FeCN6, like this. What are the ions are present in this? This is stable in solid state. Stable in solid state. So this will be ionized into in water when dissolved. When it is dissolved, K is there. How many? This 4 K plus ions are there. This total square bracket is 1. Therefore, FeCN6 whole power minus 4. Actually, we have one iron cation and 6 Cn minus ion. But these will not appear in the solution. Totally, this is as a one ion. Therefore, this is called complex salt. You will learn about this complex compound in the second year, 9th chapter, coordination chemistry. Total detail about this chapter. Okay. So we know the types of salt. Now, I am mixing the acid and base. Acid plus base gives rise to, it gives salt plus water. When acid and base given, always we have to write the equation. This is compulsory. T equal to 0 time, T equal to T equilibrium time. This is also we have to write. Okay. Then here some concentration may be left. This is A. Here some concentration may be left. That is B. Okay. Then based on that we have to decide. Salts generally which one? Neutral. It means normal salts. Acidic salt, basic salt, that is different. So I am discussing about the normal salts only now. Okay. Its constant, for example, acid concentration, what do you call? To calculate normality of when one is acid and base is mixed, then we have NaVa minus NbVb by Va plus Vb. This formula is applicable when Va is greater than NbVb. It means here A is greater than, or A concentration is greater than B concentration. Here both are, which one? when acid and base is mixed. If A concentration is greater than the B concentration, we have to use this formula. So this is only equal to, if A is greater, mean here H plus An concentration of acid, when NbVb is minus NaVa by Va plus Vb, this is equal to normality, that equal to OH minus An concentration, because here in this case Vb is greater than NaVa or B is greater than A. Clear? Now sometime A is equal to B. A is equal to B. What are the conditions are there? A greater than B, B greater than A equal to B. A mean acid, B mean base, both are equal. In this case, H plus An concentration is equal to this formula, and here OH minus An concentration is equal to this formula. This is indicating here salt hydrolysis. When both are equal, indicating the salt hydrolysis. Then what is a salt hydrolysis? Now definition. Salt hydrolysis is interaction of cation or anion or both mean cation and anion. Interaction of cation or anion or both with water to produce acidic or basic or neutral solution, that is called salt hydrolysis. Based on this, we can divide into types of salt. Types of salt. What are the types of salt? We have acid and base. So the salt will be formed based on them. Strong acid, weak base. 1 minute. Strong acid plus strong base salt. It means strong acid added to the strong base, then strong acid, strong base salt. Or we place remove strong acid, strong base salt. Another one, this first one. Second one, this is strong acid, this is weak base salt. Then third one is, this is strong complete. Next, weak acid, strong base salt. Then fourth one is weak acid, weak base salt. For this example, NaCl, KCl and K2SO4, like this will come. Strong acid, weak base salt mean NH4Cl, NH4NO2, like this. Weak acid, strong base meaning what is that? CH3COO Next, weak acid, weak base mean CH3COO NH4. If you not understand me, I will give each one detailed explanation. So now we have to discuss about this salt hydrolysis of this 4 salt. Okay. Now so total 4 salts are there. In that, 1 salt hydrolysis of strong acid and strong base. Example for this, NaCl is example. How this is formed? HCl is strong acid plus NaOH is strong base. Salt of strong acid, strong base. Then this will be NaCl plus H2O form. This is a salt. This salt belongs to which one? Salt of strong acid, strong base. Hydrolysis means generally salts are completely ionized at any concentration. Therefore, Na plus Cl minus at any concentration it is ionized in water. Therefore, this will be react with Na plus react with water. Salt hydrolysis definition already given. Interaction of cation or anion both with water gives the acidic or basic or neutral solution. Cation react with this, then NaOH. Keep in mind, NaOH is strong. Purposely I wrote here first NaOH. NaOH is strong base. Strong base completely ionized at any concentration. Therefore, Na plus OH minus plus Na, here water means H plus will be there, OH minus is there. This is already completed. Cl and H, HCl form. This HCl is strong acid. Therefore, this is also completely ionized at any concentration, H plus and Cl minus. Now this is same is there. Then which is left here? H2O gives rise to H plus OH minus. Water is there, meaning what is there? This is nothing but Kw is equal to H plus N concentration into OH minus N concentration, that equal to 10 power minus 14. When both are equal concentration means H plus N concentration is equal to 10 power minus 7. This is pH is equal to 7, therefore neutral. Therefore this is neutral. Based on this, what you conclude here? Strong acid, strong base salt do not hydrolyze. Therefore salt of strong acid and strong base do not hydrolyze. Do not hydrolyze. Do not hydrolyze. Because we are getting neutral. So what are the strong acid? Strong acid anions. This is anion. So keep in mind, what are the strong acids are there? HClO4 means ClO4 minus and I minus, Br minus, Cl minus, and what do you call? SO4 minus to NO3 minus. These anions do not hydrolyze. Do not hydrolyze. Because these are comes from strong acid. Similarly, cation generally come from the base. So Na plus, K plus, and Rb plus, Cs plus, and what do you call? Calcium plus 2, and strontium plus 2, barium plus 2, like this. Simply it is indicating first 1A and second A group cation do not hydrolyze because these ions come from strong base. This is a rank shortcut. Keep in mind, very important. In competitive exam they may ask the question which of the following ions do not hydrolyze mean. So already we know that these are the strong acid, these are strong base, anion, cation. So already I shown that these are do not hydrolyze. So keep in mind, one hydrolysis part is completed. Okay, next one. Salt hydrolysis. Second one is salt hydrolysis of salt of strong acid is there mean strong acid and weak base. Salt of strong acid and weak base. One example I want to show here. Strong acid is HCl plus weak base mean NH4OH. These are combined to form NH4 plus Cl, NH4 Cl. This will be form salt. OH and H. This will be form H2O. Then this is a salt. This salt belongs to this strong acid, weak base, salt. Now this salt we can write. So this is an example. Example, what is that? NH4Cl is the example. Now this type of equation, salt is completely ionized, therefore NH4Cl minus, NH4Cl minus. This will be interact with the water. When it is interact with water, water mean already I told you that H plus OH minus. This Cl react with the H plus, that form HCl. This strong, therefore we can write in the form of ions only, Cl minus and H plus. And next, this is NH4 and OH. This will be form NH4OH. Then why it is not represented in the form of NH4 plus and OH minus? Mean already we know NH4OH is weak base. Weak bases are incompletely ionized. When it is incompletely ionized less than 5%, we are not trying to write in the form of ions. Okay, which are same is that cancel, Cl minus cancel, and remaining part we can write NH4 plus react with the water. These are in the form of aqueous. This is liquid and gives rise to H plus aqueous, and this is NH4OH aqueous. Okay, now for this one I want to remove this. You can write here neutral. So now keep in mind, this is base. Weak base dissociation is very less than already dissociated form, which is that H plus. H plus ion is present, therefore H plus ion concentration is given. This means H plus ion concentration is more, therefore pH will be less than 7. Less than 7 means this is acidic. I want to prove this is pH is less than 7. Otherwise one rank shortcut considers this is which one? Cation. Cation on hydrolysis it gives the acidic. Simple shortcut I want to give. Already one shortcut I given, CaAB. Cation on hydrolysis gives acidic solution. Anion on hydrolysis it gives a basic solution. Rank shortcut, remember this is how to remember which one gives the which type of solution. Cation gives the acidic. C mean cation. This is acidic. This is anion. This is basic. Okay, cation gives acidic solution, anion gives basic solution on hydrolysis. Now its concentration is C. Water concentration we are not taking, it is constant with the time. Initial time dash T equal to 0, T equal to T equilibrium, C minus C alpha. This is C alpha, then this is C alpha. But here instead of alpha we want to write here H, because this is hydrolysis. Alpha nothing but here H, here alpha nothing but here H. Same thing here, meaning same. What is the H is there, what is alpha is there, H also same, but we are using hydrolysis, therefore H we have to write. Okay, this is well known. But with respect to this KH mean what is that? Before that KW, Ka, Kb is it. Ka mean acid dissociation constant, Kb mean base dissociation constant, Kw mean water ionization constant. Now KH mean hydrolysis constant. You don't know mean write this hydrolysis constant. This hydrolysis constant can be represented like this: H plus ion concentration into NH4OH concentration, denominator is NH4 concentration. This liquid, pure liquid, generally we are not writing in this expression. Okay. So now we know that here weak base is there. So this weak base is ionized into NH4OH is ionized into NH4 plus OH minus. Therefore Kb is known as How to write Kb? NH4 plus concentration OH minus concentration by NH4 OH concentration. Another one, we know that Kw is equal to H plus N concentration into OH minus N concentration. This is also we know. Now here numerator is H plus is there, denominator is NH4 plus is there. Then what we have to do? Kw by Kb. If you do like this, then H plus ion concentration, OH minus ion concentration, because numerator H plus is there, denominator what is there? NH4 plus is given, denominator NH4 plus concentration and OH minus ion concentration. This denominator goes numerator, NH4 OH concentration. Now this equation 1 consider, this equation 2 consider, this equation 3 consider. This is from equation 2 and 3. This is 2, this is 3. From equation 2 and 3 we got this. OH minus cancel, H plus concentration, NH4 OH concentration, denominator NH4 plus. Therefore KH is equal to, we can write Kw by Kb. This is also one of the formula. This is 1, 2, 3, then this will be 4. Okay. After this, from this equation what I can write? KH is equal to H plus ion concentration C alpha, NH4 ion concentration C alpha. Alpha mean H here. Therefore CH into CH. When you take common C, then C into 1 minus H. Therefore here C into 1 minus H. This is cancelled. Then CH square by 1 minus H. When this H is, if H is less than 1, then H is neglected. And H is neglected, then what we can write? This is CH square by 1, that is nothing but KH. Then H is equal to KH by C root. Now we know that H, then H is equal to KH is equal to the Kw by Kb. Therefore root of KH means we can write Kw by Kb, then Kw by Kb into C. This is H. Now keep in mind H plus ion concentration is equal to what is that? CH. Therefore H plus ion concentration is equal to C into H. Now you can apply here C only. H means this is root of Kw by Kb into C. When C is outside, when come inside, that is C square, 1C cancel, and this will be represented as Kw into C by Kb root. So based on this we concluded that H plus ion concentration is equal to root of Kw into C by Kb. This is very clear. Now H plus ion concentration is equal to C alpha. Alpha nothing but H here. H is equal to what is that? Root of Kw by Kb into C. When C comes inside, then this is C square, then Kw, 1C cancel, then 1C will be here, and this is Kb and root. This is equal to H plus ion concentration. Now taking negative logarithm of both sides, and this can be represented as a kW into C by KB whole power. Root can be represented as a 1 by 2. Negative logarithm of H plus N concentration is equal to negative logarithm of kW into C by KB whole power 1 by 2. Then negative logarithm of H plus N concentration, this can be represented as negative logarithm of kW power 1 by 2, and A into B form is there. Then plus, you remember this, log A into B is represented as log A plus log B. Log A by B is known as a log A minus log B, and this is also, we know that log A power x is known as a x into log A. So now plus is there, and minus log C power 1 by 2, and this is log A by B form, therefore minus, and this can be represented as a log KB power 1 by 2. Then this is known as a pH, this is known as a power x form is there, therefore 1 by 2 negative logarithm of kW, and this is minus log, and this half C, this is minus, and this can be represented as a half pKb. Now directly this can, we can write normal also. 1 minute, first normal only write better. Log KB, this is 1 by 2, 1 by 2, this is known as a pKw, then pKw, this is half of log C minus, but here plus, because this is belongs to this, A into B form you can write, therefore half of, this is called pKb. Now this is 14, therefore 14 by 2, that is 7, and this can be represented as, correct? Why I wrote minus? Here mistake is there, because 2 minus are there here, so this minus only, and this minus like this only, forgot, therefore this will be converted to pKb, this minus only, this is clear. Now take 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 taken common, and this can be represented as pKb plus log C. Now observe, minus 1 by 2 pKb, minus 1 by 2 pKb, minus 1 by 2 log C, minus 1 by 2 log C, like this representation this is. Therefore pH is equal to 7 minus 1 by 2 log, sorry not log, that is pKb plus log C. This formula indicating that this is something value. When something value subtracted from the 7, then what do you call? Less than 7. Therefore pH will be less than 7, that indicating acidic solution. And also we know that in this salt hydrolysis, cation undergo hydrolysis. Cation hydrolysis gives acidic solution, because already we know that this formula CaAB rank shortcut. Cation hydrolysis gives acid, anion hydrolysis gives base. So this is about the salt hydrolysis of salt of strong acid, weak base. So these formulas are very important. You have to remember this.